So that is the thing. So overall, that's about my nice things about me. I think here we are on the question answer session. So this is again where I'll talk about any doubts, queries that you have. So please feel free to ask any of your questions. In case you want, I can unmute you now for asking question. So people who plan to ask question can either type it or can raise their hand. Just type it. I will unmute you and you can ask your question. So you don't have to type full question. You can just say I have a question. That's it. So I think Prachi has a question. So let me hear it from Prachi first. Yes, Prachi. Please let us know your question. Hello.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Tell me. Everyone can hear you.
Do we have to know the languages like C, C++ or Java?
Nothing. In case you know any of these languages, it's fine. In case you do not know, we talk about the languages right from the basics. So this Apex, which we are talking about here, Apex is pretty similar to Java, but it is not Java. So you don't need to know Java. You might have some basic understanding, that is more than enough, workable. So we will start talking about Apex right from the basics in the sessions. Right. So people who do not have that knowledge also, they are also pretty much fine to come. But yes, in case you don't know programming and then you are not even ready to do a little bit of hard work, that will be difficult, right? So people who are not from that much of programming background and willing to learn, they can definitely learn it quickly. Not a difficult thing. Yeah. Any other question you have, Prachi?
One more last question.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I want to ask, I am from a technical background, but then from 7 years I am working as an HR. So how comfortable, would my resume be comfortable for Salesforce folder? Would it be considered for an interview?
Right. Now that is a very nice question, that if you are from HR background and you want to move into Salesforce. So see, that is again something which we will discuss, maybe once we started the training program, how we can, twist your resume, because everyone will have a different background, right? And we will need to put something which is relevant to that job. Anyone will hire you only if you are relevant to that job, right? So we'll see how we can actually make your resume more relevant. That is one part. Secondly, the question that you asked, that will your resume be considered? Absolutely. Yes, it will be considered. You have 6-7 years experience, which means you have good knowledge, right? You understand industry, how things work and all. So anytime your experience has a great value, that also shows when you speak. When you go for an interview, that shows that this person is experienced. So we just have to make sure that we create the right resume and we speak the right things in the interview. We'll have to show the value add to that client. People are ready to buy anything in the market, provided we are able to convince them. So that is the thing. We have to show that some part of your experience, if it can be shown in Salesforce, we'll see how that can be done. And some part of your HR experience also, if we can say that, okay, you at least used Salesforce as an end user or something. You have worked on that. Like we said that Salesforce can have apps for human resource management also. So we will see, we can do that, but it is definitely possible. And you said you are from technical background, right? So you will be able to justify that also. Technically also, I don't think you should have a challenge.
Yeah, sir. And so the last question is but you said that we need 6 months experience minimum, but then I don't have any experience in Salesforce. How about that?
No, it is not that you need 6 months experience. It was basically talking about, there are a few clients who want resources with 6 months, 1 year. So 6 months and the fresher is almost same, right? So there are a few clients of mine who currently need 6 months experience candidate, but there are job openings for freshers also. But you will definitely, you have 6-7 years experience, you will definitely not apply as a fresher. I will tell you, the ways in which you can apply as an experienced candidate.
All right. So that's all, sir. And I am in Pune, but I am interested to join your batch. So how is it possible for me to do? And
So
what is the fee structure?
Yeah, so there are two things what we'll need to do. For people who are interested, you just have to go back to the email that you received yesterday. My phone number will be there. You just have to give me a call or drop me a message. That will be more than enough. Or drop me an email, and we can then talk on the details and finalize the which batch will be suitable for you, your timings and all those things. I have given you the batch option, so choose the batch option also, right? So that is what we will do. Fine. So maybe just drop me an text message or drop me an email. I'll just have a word with you. All right, Prachi. Thank you. I mean, I do not want to discuss those timings and all those things for everyone here, because I understand pretty late for some of you. Don't want to keep you in this session for very late on Saturday. Okay. Right. I see one question which is coming pretty frequently. That is about the cost of the training, right? So the cost of the training program for this development training program is 20,020, and that is something which is non-negotiable. So don't ask. I mean, I don't want any other questions to come on whether we can do a negotiation on the fee. So that is a non-negotiable thing. That is a disclaimer that I want to give at the beginning before anyone asks on that. So 20,000, 20K 20 is the cost, right? All right. I have a question. Ankit says he has a question. Ankit, please go ahead with your question. Let me unmute you. Ankit Goel.
Hi, Jeet. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please go ahead with your question.
Okay, Jeet. First things first. Do we actually need to have the certifications to get a job, or without it, it will also do?
A lot of companies in India do not ask for certifications, but some of them ask for it. So, I mean, it depends what kind of a job you are applying for. Sometimes they do not ask for a certification, but if they are asking, then you can do it. And doing a certification is very easy. It's not a difficult thing. Just that you have to spend $200 towards the certification fee.
So it's probably desirable to have certifications to get a better job.
Yeah, I mean that also gives some value to your resume also. Na? If you put a Salesforce certified developer, that adds on your resume as well. So it's okay if you have certification, but still again I'll say that for Indian market, a lot of companies do not ask for certification, so that is an advantage. So in case you do not want to do certification, just keep on applying for jobs. And there is one more thing: certification takes you some time. It takes 2-3 days of preparation can help you do the certification once you are trained. So you can just put Salesforce certified developer in your resume, float your resume, do the marketing. In case you see that this is the company now, you're almost cleared 1 or 2 rounds and you are about to get selected, and they might ask for a certification and all, then quickly prepare for it and do it. So that is the other trick. So hope that helps.
Yeah, perfect. One more thing, if we need to have certification till 401, do we need to have clear 201 and 211 certifications as well?
No,
it's not mandatory.
For 211, 201 is mandatory. So you cannot do advanced admin without basic admin. For 501, 401 is mandatory. You cannot do advanced development without 401, right? And for Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, 201 is mandatory. So that is how the structure is. So 201 and 401 you can do straight away. You don't have to do anything else. There is no prerequisite.
And one more thing, this the fees that you have talked about, 20,000 rupees. that will be what all will be covered in that particular training session?
See, the training program that we are gonna cover or do, we will be covering the. Let me just go back. So after doing this training program, you will have a complete knowledge on ADM 201. You can go anytime and appear for this 201 certification. You can go and appear for 401 certification, and you can appear for 501 certification. So these three things we are gonna talk in this training program: 201, 401, 501.
Okay, all these three topics will be covered.
Apex, Visual Force, everything will be covered. So you are eligible. I mean, from my side, you can go and appear on any of these certification, but for 501, definitely you will have to clear 401 first. So these three certification topics will be covered in the training program that we are going to do. And
so in this case, I'm not a tech. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, and a lot beyond that, which includes a bit of understanding of the Sales Cloud, Service Cloud consultant also, because we will talk about the solution designs and all those things. We will talk about those, but I don't want you to go for a certification on that. For your knowledge, understanding that part.
Okay, so could we switch between 501 and 211 in the training plan?
211 is switch means I cannot understand. I mean, you want to do
so
this.
I'm not a technical person. So what I understand is, 501 is probably for the technical people, right? And I do not belong to that community. Mm-hmm. So I'm an all-out a salesperson, for the last 7, 8 odd years. Mm-hmm. But I do understand, Salesforce for quite, been trying to understand it for quite some time. Mm-hmm. So I would not be interested in 501. Instead, I would be interested in 211. So okay. Is it possible to, cover 211 instead of 501 in your training?
Absolutely possible. So that is again, a bit of customization that I do. So what I'll do is, I will talk to you once, after this session, we will have a call maybe tomorrow or something. And I will tell you how we are going to plan that. That can be done. Yeah, there are a few people who do not want to do the programming part. So we can do that. Mm-hmm. So not 211. I would not suggest you to do 211 because that might not be that helpful for you. But I will suggest you what is going to be more helpful for you, which is the functional side of it. So rather than, spending time on 211, you can spend more time on the functional side. Because see, you are from sales and you have already done sales. So you can spend some more time on the implementation expert side and learn that aspect of it. Right. So I will talk to you on that. Anyone else who feels has a similar requirement, we can talk, individually. And I will suggest you what is going to be the good thing for you.
Jeet, do you have any detailed curriculum drafted with you?
Yes.
Which you can probably share with us?
Yes, right. I have that, and as I said, whoever is interested in taking up a training program. So this was just for the workshop, right? So whoever is interested in attending the training program, the moment you drop me an email or text me, this thing, what I'll do next is I'm gonna share that complete detail of the training program, that this is what we are gonna cover and all that. Fine, I will definitely share that.
Okay, and I believe you would have a team of trainers with your. Do you do it yourself altogether?
Yeah.
So strange question though.
Yeah, no, I don't see. I don't do too many training programs. That is one. And I mean, I do not have any such process where there are too many training programs running. So I just do a couple of training programs every day. Fine, one in the morning, one in the evening. So you might have noticed that there is one morning batch, one evening batch. Right. So I don't train too many people, but because I want to just focus on the quality. And when I do this training program, I do it on my own. So there will not be other trainer who comes and who trains. So all your sessions will be done by me. Okay. So that is how it is. I do not again want to get into that training business because my core is not doing training business. I have training requirement for at least 5 trainers. I can hire 5 resources and ask them to train. But again, I'll be doing the same thing which any training institute does, right? Putting in the freshers and all those people to train. So that is something which I would not prefer to do. So all the sessions that I do, I am going to do it from my side.
Okay, perfect. That's all from my side.
Okay, thank you. I see Rohit also has some question. Yeah, Rohit, please go ahead, ask, put your question.
No, I'm done, Jit. Actually, I was having a similar requirement, so I'm colleague with Ankit. So we are
Okay.
same page now.
Okay, that's nice. I mean, that is a pretty nice thing if you both do the training program at the same place, and you guys also get to get discuss the scenarios and all those things. Pretty fine for you all. I see one
Yeah,
question. Yeah, thank you, Rohit. I see one hand from Kalyan. Yeah, Kalyan. You have a question? Before you speak, you have to unmute yourself. I think you have muted your microphone from your side. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Kalyan.
See, the thing is, you might have trained few people or maybe more, but can we have references?
Can we have, sorry,
Reference to the people who
who got
already
trained?
trained, yes.
Absolutely, yes. So I can provide you references. So just drop me an email. I will, share the references. Absolutely fine.
Okay. The other part is, can you also paste your phone number on this chat? I don't have the other email which you're talking about. So
Can-
they can not be able to.
Can I? Sorry.
Can you paste your phone number?
That's a very nice thing. I think for people who do not have my phone number, I am putting it in the chat window. Okay, so here is my phone number and here is my email ID. In case anyone does not have that, in case you received the invite from a friend or someone, so you can have that. Okay,
Yes.
so is
And
that,
one more thing.
yeah, please tell me.
At what time do you sleep today?
Sorry?
I mean, if it's okay for me to call you right after this session.
Today it will be a little difficult because I will get into a client meeting at 11:30. So before that I will just be doing my dinner and all those. But tomorrow we can definitely talk.
Maybe can I have a time?
Anytime after 9 o'clock, whatever time is convenient for you, you can call me. By 9 a.m. I will be free. Tomorrow is Sunday. So after 9 you can call me anytime.
Available from 12 a.m. So
Whenever, after 9 whatever time, after 12 whatever time.
yeah, so if you're on the class, it's okay for you.
After 12 I will be free tomorrow full day. Tomorrow I do not have anything. Fine?
Okay, fine. We'll meet you tomorrow.
Okay. Fine, Kalyan. Thank you. Anyone else has any question? I see one question from Ram. Ram says any crash course to complete development. So the crash course that I talked about is the one that we have on 9th, 10th and 15th, 16th, 17th. That 15th August weekend we are trying to use for the crash course. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Prahlad says his previous experience. Oh, okay. In the meanwhile, people who feel that they have, asked their questions and they do not, want to hear to the answers, they can leave. I mean, you always are free to leave, right? In case you want to stay on the session and you want to listen to the others' questions and answers, you are pretty much, okay to do that. But in case you feel that getting late or something, please feel free to leave. Yeah, no Prachi, nothing left from my side, so I'm just going to answer the questions. In case you are done and you are not willing to listen to the others' questions and all, you can leave, no problem. In case you feel like, listening to others, you can stay also. I do not have a say here. Okay. Okay, so I see this crash course. So the crash course question coming up. So crash course is basically for 5 days. So it will be on 10th, 11th, and then 15, 16, 17. So it is 8 hours a day from 10 to 6, 5 days we will finish it off, right? And that is what I do when I go to corporates. So I do train for a lot of corporates and we do it Monday to Friday there, but here we are doing Saturday, Sunday and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you can utilize your weekend and complete the training quickly. Okay. For Bharat Kumar, any training programs planned for Mumbai? So if you are in Mumbai, Bharat, you have to enroll for an online training program. Might not be able to do a training program in Mumbai. I love to. Do I love to go out and do the training programs? But I don't go out very frequent. Okay. Kalyan has a question, says, what if I am not able to cope up? Not able to cope up with the pace of the training? In case you miss some of the topics, I always allow you to the next batch for covering up those sessions. So I'm again, saying the same thing again. For me, it is not a training business that I want to, do more. I would rather be more interested in providing you a good quality training and making you a good resource. And if you can attend some other batch and get some knowledge, that's absolutely fine. I do not have a challenge. Fine. Okay, Prachi, that question is pretty nice. Prachi says that do you come to Pune or Mumbai? Yeah, so there will be a certain number of candidates which will be required in case we want to do a training program in Pune or Mumbai. I have done that, but that requires a slight certain number. So I think I will talk to you on that offline, whether we can have that kind of a program done or not. Ram, I could not understand your question. It is, can I have existing videos so that I will play or pay?
Pay.
Acha. So you just want the videos and you want to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
That also I have. But why to learn it from videos? When you have to pay, why not learn it, face to face, interactive, talk to the other people, learn it. See, learning is not about listening to the trainer. It is all about doing it yourself. Right. So if I tell you that, okay, how to swim on a video here, you will not learn how to swim. You will actually need to get into the pool. If I tell you how to drive, till the time I don't give you a car. No matter how good a trainer I am, I cannot train you through a video. That is what I feel. But you can have your own thought. Okay, so you are in London, that's fine. I have a lot of trainees from London, so you can attend our 8:30 p.m. India time. That will be like 3 p.m. for you. Acha, you must be in a full-time job, right? The weekend thing. So I don't know. Let's do this thing. You give me a call, Ram. You are connecting from London, so you give me a call. We can have a word on that. We can see what we can do. Yeah, so we can plan on that part. So in case there is a time clash, we can definitely talk on that part. You have my number, you can call me. Okay, so I think I have answered most of your questions. Anyone else? Any questions that I missed on? See how super human being I am. I was answering so many people's questions, coming directly. So that was just a joke. So any questions that anyone still has can raise a hand. In case we do not have questions, it's absolutely fine. We are good. Okay, so Kalyan, You are fine? Good. I'll just quickly check. I see a raise of hand from you. So, Kalyan, did you have any question? I see a hand raised from you.
Yes, Jason Industry. Do you have a LinkedIn profile?
Sure. So,
So can you just
uh, Prahlad, were you trying to ask something? I might have missed on some of your questions. Okay. All right then. So if you do not have any other questions, we can. Yeah, Prahlad, I think you were asking something. You want me to unmute you? Okay, unmuted. Interested to migrate from Siebel to. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I did not answer your question. Yeah, you are from Siebel CRM, right?
Yeah, right.
So that is again pretty good for you because you are already in the CRM background. So the only thing that you'll have to do is you'll have to learn the Salesforce side of it, right? And CRM concepts you already have.
Right.
So that is going to be a big advantage for you. In fact, that is what I feel. I have trained a lot of people because Siebel is not doing that good in the market right now, right? I've trained a lot of people from Siebel, and the biggest advantage that you have is the Siebel projects that you have done. You can put it in your resume as Salesforce project because ultimately you have done the same thing, whether you have used Siebel or you say that I've used Salesforce. So you will have that big advantage that you can put the projects. I do not know how the background verification thing we will take care of. That we will talk, but you'll have a big advantage, I think, and you will be able to learn it very quickly. You will be able to relate things. So that is the thing. You already know the requirements. You already understand the CRM aspect of it, right? So I feel you should definitely go ahead and make a career into this. The Siebel is not doing that good in the market anyhow, right? It's always fine if you go ahead and
Yeah.
try to make a career into that. Okay, so that is it from you, Prahlad.
Yeah, right.
Okay, fine. So I just see a few more people here. So quickly just check. Kalyan, we are fine. Okay. Bharat, we are fine. Prachi is there. Prachi, I think we have talked. Prahlad, we just talked. Ram, you will give me a call. Ravindra. So Ravindra, do you have anything that you wanted to ask? Hello, Ravindra, I cannot hear you. Are you fine? You have any questions? No? So Ravindra has 4 years of experience. I think there is some issue with your microphone. I'm not able to hear you properly. So no problem. We can take it, offline. We can talk over the phone. Subodh, anything from you? I think I'll talk to you over phone. We have talked earlier also, right? So Subodh, I think we will talk over phone. All right then. I think that is it. Thank you all for attending the session. And there is one raise of hand. This raise of hand is from Kalyan.
I will ask ask you the question, and that's what I'm for earlier. I just asked you about your LinkedIn profile.
Sorry, who is that?
I asked you about your LinkedIn profile, right? For that time, I raised your hand. I'm still waiting for your profile to be good.
Is anyone trying to talk to me or how is it?
Yes, I'm trying to talk to you. What I asked is your LinkedIn profile.
Who is that? Sorry, I'm not able to get your name.
Okay.
Okay, that's Kalyan, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because there are a few attendees still available and I was not able to, see them. Fine. Yeah, so I will share the other details with you once you just drop me the email. Fine. All right then. So that's pretty fine. Okay. So thank you all.